What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have more BT17 footage thanks to the gang at Darksphere. Thank you to Minikill and Conquest Collectibles for inviting me to Darksphere down to London. I actually play where BT17 is real. Got Jimbo Jambo, Mr. Jamie Minikill himself on Gora on the right, and then Imperial on the left. This one should be a fun one. Best of 3, you know the dealio. I know we did some best of 1 stuff up in Fanboy, but back to best of 3 because it's more fun. And I get to say thanks to all of the members. But we're going to be starting off round number 2, game number 1, with the Fanboy Sin. Immediately committing your rookie to board. Ugh, awful stuff. That joint would not fly here. However, I don't think Gora's really a deck that can punish it from here, unless they would like to taunt. And we are going to find the taunt off the second Dorumon being played. This is black base rather than purple base because Jamie didn't want to play with any proxies. He actually managed to get a decent number of cards in. So did not want to play with proxied Codecracker Fang. So we're on the black base as, Alphamon Pilled enjoy. You can see the King Kai design on the double tap playmats. The little marching band. But we are going to get the taunt down finally. Gaining back the memory thanks to the cool boy. Oh, never mind. This one's not... Yeah, so we got a taunt on 1. Never mind. We're just actually just going to swing clear board. I don't hate that. Imperial really should never be given any resources to play because if they do, they can cook you. Like, this Veemon does pretty much guarantee that we're going to see a Imperial as long as they had the pieces. However, they're actually missing the end of turn Jogre, so we're going to swing it in 2 with the Dorugray and the Dorumon, and then just keep number small, keep the reboot as well. Yeah, we're looking crispy. Going to see the Veemon committed, so I mean this is going to be collision, which we're going to load up a Kosuke at the start of main with the Dorumon, then we're going to get the draw one off the Dory, and then we are going to taunt the Veemon. Pitching off the Death X because it's not going to be useful here. This does mean that we can't really collide though, which is a bit unfortunate. Going to gain back the memory, draw 1, game 1, pop 1. I think I would have preferred to see it done a different way, but it does not matter. We're just going to swing in with the check. We're going to swing in with the check. Bunch of these 4s in security, but we haven't even seen the level 5. And we're going to see the Dex just to choke to 1. Keep number small, reboots. This is just masterfully done. Really, really well done. Obviously, you know, a little bit of a non-game in terms of the Imperial just not really getting to play. But, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a quick game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have. And there are plenty of other ways to support the memberships. Twitch Prime and all of that are great ways to do so. And just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. Once they're getting all shuffled up, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. This time we're going to do it backwards. We're going to do it from the top. We got our Digi Eggs. We have Walter Caceres, Onyx, Arlen, Evan Turner, Yuxo, Sol and Sains, Christian Royal, Jambo TCG, and John Esposito. At the Digi Egg tier, our rookies Ryan Balfi and Greatness Beam. And then at the champion tier, we do have Shinny Carey, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, King of Knights, Andy Fing, Squidita, Benji Gibbet, and Thomas Yates. And we have game 2. Imperialdramon going to be going first once again. And again, just committing the rookie to board. I hate it. I hate it a lot. But they're just going to pick up the second rookie, so they should still be able to play even if something gets answered. But I guess in black base like this, you're not really in danger of getting your board cleared unless they're able to... No, because they can't even taunt because they don't have the rookie. So in this situation, you get away with it. However, doing it the second time is giga trolling. We're going to load up the Kosuke this time to get the draw 1. I don't even know if that's actually legal. I think the Kosuke only goes under SOCs and that Dorumon's not SOC. Alright, I'm going to swing in and get the collision. Yeah, the Mind Link. Okay, it's X antibody and SSE. Okay, so it's fine. So we got a Dorugoramon here and an empty board. And this is looking pretty good for our man like mini kill. Gonna have the XB put in the back. I think open passing is a smarter option here. Yeah, so just not gonna give him anything to work with, and the Kosuke's gonna come back out anyway. Draw one game one. Free Hammer Spark, no reason to not do it. I don't think we have the Dex in trash though, so we're just gonna swing in. It's gonna hit a Davis, which is a bit unfortunate. Double hit. Goodbye, Megadeth. And I mean, you got 4 memory to play with, so we're gonna go for a cool boy. Gonna pick up the Doru Grey, and we're just gonna try and keep the number small, be as memory efficient as possible. Did he? Okay, yeah, he sent the Ryusenji to the bottom. I thought he picked up the Ryusenji for a second. We're just gonna go memory efficiency. Out comes the Warp Dorumon. When Digimon does get deleted, we are of course going to get to play out something. I mean, this could get a jamming check, because you're not really in danger of getting aced. So you actually probably could do it. I mean, in theory, like, Dorudin is a thing that Gora has traditionally run before. But let's say we're just going to go for the 3-cost Stingmon, and then just go straight into the DNA. DNA into the Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon is going to get the suspension, and then that is going to sticky web the board, stopping everything from unsuspending during Minikill's turn. So we're just going to swing through with the draw 2, no piercing. Then we're actually going to swing in, just get that single check. And of course do get that draw 1. And then Dragon Mode. Ooh, yeah, you could just Megadeth the body. Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, you did have it locked down for a turn, so I guess you could argue that you could have done something else, but either way, I'm going to go training into the Dorugoramon since we do have the Kosuke, so it has been taunted. I'm going to pitch off. So this Imperialdramon is going to have to attack at start of main. I'm going to go into the Dorugoramon, and this does mean now that when it attacks, we're going to be able to change, turn into Dorugoramon, and we're going to be able to get some snashty damage. I'm gonna go for a cool boy. Pick up the Dorugoramon. And then it's just find anything to pass turn. Or we're going to swing and throw the game. Right there. Right there and then. We are going to throw the game for literally no reason. Actually, we don't even have a black source, so we can't even do this training. So we have just Giga-inted super mega trolled. Genuinely, absolutely no reason to have done it that way. Like, it was taunted, you set up, you had the pieces. Yes, the Imperialdramon will get the suspension. So really, I guess you need like Tyrannomon. Being on specifically black base does make things kind of awkward because you can't... yeah, it makes things kind of awkward because you don't have access to the Tyrannomons. The Tyrannomons that give you their second blocker, so that way you can trigger the Dorugoramon setup like that kind of unblockable. But yeah, attacking was a choice. Gonna swing through. And Imperial's basically in the driver's seat now. They've got basically everything they need. Draw and hatch. Dorugoramon. Again, yeah, it also didn't have the like bounce protection or anything like that, so nothing that could have been done. Dorugoramon once again gonna get searching, or Dorumon even. Mind Link. Are we just gonna try and taunt it? The thing is, there's no dragon mode, so you don't have to worry about that. Gonna game 2, draw 2. Death X might be high key worth it. Well, not anymore, because we are going to get the... What, Death X would be -6 here, so it would cost 14. So he doesn't have the memory to be able to do it. Even though you get the overflow, he can't actually afford to slam it. Interestingly, I just don't think there's any removal in this list. I think the removal is all based on Digimon effects, because Fanglongmon is not real and cannot hurt you. We do still have blocker, so... I mean, if the Imperial goes first, then they can throw the game. But, I mean, just make a Stingmon, and you are chilling. We do have end of turn DNA, so as long as this turns into, yep, Stingmon for 1 cost. Make a Imperialdramon, gain back 2, suspend, and then this should make it so we have super ultra game. We're gonna swing, why? Well, I mean, it's BT17. The player probably actually doesn't know how the deletion stuff works. Got greedy, wanted piercing, but instead we're going to go into Dorugoramon, which is going to keep it alive, and then... Wait, did they not crash? Oh, no, he's bigger. And yeah, so we're just going to swing and go into game 3. Whilst they are getting shuffled up for game number 3, I want to say a big old thank you to our ultimates. We do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, 3 strike rule, and Bradley Rob. And then at the super secret mega tier, we do have Justice Josh, an ultimate here on YouTube as well as a tier 3 on Twitch. Thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Thanks again to MiniKill for inviting me down to Darksphere, and just Darksphere in general for being a very cool local. Everyone was super friendly. A bunch of people recognize me. It'd be like that. It is kind of weird to go to a local that's just like people are surprised to see you, but yeah, I had fun. And this has been a fun game. We have seen our good friend throw from orbit, as is commonly expected. But can he clutch up in game 3? Gonna see the Duromon to start things off, and the coolest of boys. Can't take the Kosuke, but is gonna get the pickup. We do have a Ryusenji in hand, which you haven't got to see it do too much in this set, but no rookie this time, just the Daiken. But the thing is, Daiken, Giga Cringe. This just means that we will be seeing rookies, but I think, are they both bricked? Okay, well, we're going to try and play the game, and we're going to go draw 1, trash 1. Not going to get the taunt, though, but we'll be able to pop a level 4, so the DexDorugoramon is going to get the pop. Draw 1, trash 1, pop, and we're safe. So that's big, that's big, that's big. Can still play it, and there's going to be the Dorugoramon, choke him to 1, and if there's no rookie, you just have to play aggro. As you've seen though in the list, this list has 3 bombs in it, 1 Giga Death, 2 Mega Death, so like he could just get entirely reset. We are going to pass turn here, so it's looking pretty good for the Lizard Gang. We're going to play out a Dorumon, which does find the Gora. Are we swinging? Oh, just going to keep numbers small. There comes the Davis, passes over 2, so now we have a mem setter. It does hit a blue and a green. So the Veemon's mandatory. Now the question is, what do you want? Taking not the Searcher is really interesting. I guess we're going to actually start building in the back. Again, just continuing to draw through and find value. We're up to 3, which means now that the Dorugoramon... I don't know that I like this. We're going to swing in. He is on a Dex now, though. The thing is, being on a Dex, you actually need to end on not a Dex. So that way, if they swing, you have your protection from trash. By finishing on a Dex, he is kind of putting himself in a weird situation. Obviously, oh no, a Searcher Veemon actually has materialized in the Imperial's hand. So, in theory, if they slam the Veemon for 0 off of the Daiken, they can just make a board here. Looks like we are going to be trying to go into... okay, yeah. Start of main. We are going to play it. And I think this is just the correct play. Going to take the Imperialdramon and the Divers and Kanjimon. I mean, you already have a promo Veemon in hand, so I don't really know what the thought process is here. Oh, never mind. Taking that and the Daiken, so I guess we have Imperialdramon. And I guess if you already have the Partition Pile, you don't really need the other one. Gonna evolve and then I'm gonna slam. Gonna gain back 2 and then... So suspend... Wait, okay. So gain back 1 off of the Davis again, then you can strip out 3 sources. You probably strip out the Dorugray, you strip out the power, and then you just run it down. Alright, taking out the Hammer Spark. Yeah, I don't hate that. We haven't seen any Kosuke's, which is kind of unfortunate. So we are playing Tableless. Alright. There's gonna be the Pierce Through, and there's the Ryusenji. See, again, this is a situation where I would prefer if he was ending on not Dexes, because if he ends on not Dexes, then the Imperial player can't play for board as easily. They actually have to commit to swinging rather than actually like chump checking him, because he isn't bigger right now, thanks to the DP, but yeah, we are sticky webs, which is kind of unfortunate. We're going to raise, and we finally see our Kosuke, which will give the full protection. Then the Ryusenji is going to give us 2 memory because a Mind Link was performed. Training, going to go into the DorugoGramon. This time we're actually going to get the Taunt. And then we're going to go into the Dex, draw 1, gain 1, up to 5 memory now. Into the Dorugray, and you need to set up a second one is the thing that's important here. Training, pick up the 1 target. That's the thing, like you need to end on a Dorugray, because he's just gonna suspend the Dorugray. Oh, we do have reboot though. Yeah, okay, we do have reboot, so can't suspend both of them. Oh, never mind. Yes, you can. We don't have the second blocker inherit, so attack target is not being changed. And now the rest of the start of main continues. So, in comes a brand new pile. Obviously, the late Kosuke is very, very unfortunate, but I think there was means to kind of play through that a bit, especially because they didn't do their tamer stuff first. I would have liked to see a little bit more. I just don't think the initial Dex stack was worth it, because it would have just given him a bit more flexibility in how he wants to do things. You're going to swing in again, no aces, so just go straight through. I'm surprised that doesn't have the Dex, but yeah, there's going to be a full clear. And again, because he couldn't protect himself from trash because he didn't go into the Doru. And because he went into the Dragon mode as well, like the Dragon mode would have been able to get a little bit more. We do, of course, have Yamming. Do we not have Jamming? Why did that Imperial stack die? Well, there goes Daiken. 2 memory, empty board. Not a lot to do, so it's going to be the scoop up there. So, I mean, Blitz Omni could have been enough to close it. If you did like what you saw, though, and you do want to see more, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notifications, all that good stuff. You know how it be in YouTuber land. Make bigger number, go better. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.